Hi water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Welcome in, you guys. I'm here to do an energy check-in for the Lion's Gate. This was actually supposed to be for the new moon in Leo, which that energy is still around. Of course, it happened on the 4th of August, but moons work in about 2-week cycles. We got a full supermoon in Aquarius coming up on the 19th of August, and that will sort of complete this manifestation of the Leo moon. Water signs. However, I've been trying to get a reading out to you for several days now, and the energy surrounding you has been very strange in the sense that I know when I'm getting water sign energy, sun and rising water here, and more placements as well, as you guys probably know by now. So believe me, I'm familiar. The energy that was coming through was distinctly not yours. And so we will get that message out, but I'm like, where are you, water signs? Why can't I find you? So I'm going to take a little bit of a different tact with this reading, and I'm going to ask that question, where are you? What's going on, water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, really any placement in your chart that has those in them. If you're going to cross-watch, you're welcome, of course, but keep in mind it could end up being vice versa because you're the one here watching, so your energy is present. I'm going to do an overall reading for all 3 of the water signs, and at the end I'll draw separate oracles and tarot for each of you, getting more specific messages through. All right, water signs, where are you? Let's see what's going on with you. I'm going to check in with the sacred rebels. What's happening, please? Where are the water signs? What's going on? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm going to skip my usual astrology intro because your energy's been so elusive. I just want to dive right in. Focus on the light. Okay, that's a beautiful card. So are you very internalized, trying to find some kind of hope within you? Trying to focus only on the things that are going to bring you growth? It could be. Maybe you've been through a dark time recently and you're looking within to see where your heart is and where you're being guided towards. Every journey starts with a single step. I love it. Look at that character with only one suitcase and completely naked. The energy pouring straight from the heart chakra out into the universe, ready to begin something new. Focus on the light. Maybe you're nervous about what comes next. And what this is saying is all that you have to do is step, one step. You could feel very vulnerable right now as well, very exposed in some way. Interesting. Okay, water signs. We have number 37 and number 12, if that means anything to you. But see, it's almost like she's grabbing hold of that hope or that possibility, that glimmer of light in her palm, and then transmuting it. See, now it's shining right from her heart and igniting the path going forward. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some star codes. This could be astrological energy in your chart and somebody around you, or just, or just overall influencing the situation. What do we have, please, for the water signs? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. What is the astrology affecting the situation? Okay, let's take them out this way. We have the South Node. The South Node represents our past, where we've been, but it also informs where we're going. Focus on the light. So if you're leaving a lot of things behind, this is taking only with you the positive stuff, what you learned, releasing any regrets, any weight, any sadness, and stepping instead naked, right, onto the new path. With the South Node, as I mentioned, those are the gifts we bring with us as we pursue our future, our soul's calling in the North Node. Could be dealing with somebody from your past here. Oh my goodness, what? We have the North Node. Really? The North and South Node coming out together is quite the thing. As I was mentioning, this is the journey. And it does make you feel quite vulnerable. The South Node you could look at as your comfort zone. The North Node tends to challenge us because these two sit in opposite signs always. Okay? And then we have Mars energy. This is Aries ruling planet, and it's all about taking action, grabbing life by the hilt, if you will, going for it. I'm getting that phrase, 10 seconds of insane courage, a single step. It's all you need to do. And then the new beginning is at hand. I'm sorry about the traffic noise. I live in a very busy, right in the heart of the city, so, okay. And then we get the progressions. This is how things unfold as the stars move through our natal chart. Our signs too shift as they progress. And this is the journey. Wow. So you've been busy. There's been a lot happening internally for the water signs, I see. Let's get one more. This is about moving forward. All right. Okay, I'm not going to keep all of these. I'm going to quickly show them to you guys, though. We have Chiron, which is retrograde in Aries right now, Mars energy. Chiron is our deepest unhealed wound, but once healed, the gift we have to offer. And that's what this North Node, South Node journey is about for you. It's bringing some kind of healing. We have the Pallas Athena, which is about thoughtful consideration. But I will keep this one. It came out first. This is the Vesta. And you can see that fire of hope burning within those 4 pillars. That's your heart. But also it always reminds me of the Four of Wands in Tarot, which is where your wish comes true. It's where you achieve what your vision was. In there is your vision. Right from the heart, that's the light that you're harnessing. This is quite spiritual, water signs. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to be using the Llewellyn for the main spread. All right, what wanted to show itself? The Hierophant wanted to show itself. Taurus energy, that's about commitment, and it's about commitment to your beliefs. Okay. It's also the Pope of the Tarot, and I said very spiritual, so something that's calling you. Let's see what happened here in the recent past with the South Node for my water signs. The Hermit. Wow, the Hermit and the Hierophant. This is incredibly spiritual, and remember I said, where are you? Well, you're doing a lot of soul searching. You could be spending a lot of time within, focusing on that light. What have you learned and what's guiding you? Where is your soul calling you toward? Because I'm feeling the pull here between the South and the North Node. The Hermit takes a journey within to find the spiritual truth of the matter. And in the recent past, that's what you were doing. That's why I couldn't find you guys. Virgo energy with the Hermit. Interesting, focusing on the light. Okay, the problem with the South Node is, like I said, it can be a comfort zone. That can be what you always do and where you always go when you're being challenged to step out of your comfort zone, which you are right now. So let's check that out right now with the North Node. The future is knocking on the door of this Hermit. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. There you are, Scorps. This is transmutation, but it's also transformation. And that is what comes out of Hermit mode. A whole new self emerges, and the North Node calls the future, right? You're stepping into the future. This means you've put to rest whatever it was that you located while you were doing that deep dive. You put that to a rest, something to do with your past, by focusing on the light. And now a new beginning is about to unfold. Let's see what comes next for you. Reinvention, I like that. The Page of Wands. Interesting. This little page with these 2 major arcana, out comes that little sprig of hope right there. That single step. It's small. This could be a message that you want to send. It's an idea. It's good news even. You want to share what you've learned inside there with somebody else. And this is that single step of opening up. And it's got Mars associated with it, so that power is being harnessed. It takes a lot of courage. Like I said, you're being asked to come out of the cave, and that's scary. Let me see the energy around you now. This could be another person or it could be a situation. It's coming in here with the progression. So look what came back out, you guys. It's the Hierophant. It's the Pope. This is who has been knocking on the door. Now this could be a person around you, somebody who represents that energy of spiritual commitment, or somebody who caused this transformation in you. Sometimes that's what Hierophant energy does. But this could also be your true calling here. And that's what's pulling you out. We have the progression. And it is about committing to yourself, first and foremost, and then committing to this new beginning, the path you're stepping onto. What's the challenge with the Vesta? The Seven of Wands. Now maybe you've been holding up the progress yourself because you had some work to do. It looks like that with the Hermit, and we're going to clarify to get more on that. The Seven of Wands can be an energy of resistance. Look at him. He's holding off all of those energies that are trying to come his way. Maybe you've had a lot of changes recently. And like I said, you're like, not so fast. I got work to do before I can step gently onto the new path. Look at the rushing water. But also this could be a lot of people in your surroundings trying to weigh in, trying to block your way forward and tell you what you ought to do here. Let's see. More on that. Potential outcome. And there it is. Nice. The Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. One that can be cultivated into something that's going to last forever. This is commitment with the Hierophant. Now you may want to offer a commitment out to somebody to plant this seed with them. We start at the Ace and we end at the 10. To get to the 10, you need another person. And this could be an invitation to somebody to commit to grow together. I said the Vesta looks like the Four of Wands to me always, and that can be about a home. So for some of you, that's the case. It could even be marriage. Some of you might be soul searching that. And it might require a little bit of a change in your belief systems. But for others of you, this is the energy the universe is giving to you as an offer. It's up to you to cultivate it along, right? A new beginning. But it's very viable. It's very solid, and it comes in your opposite energy of Earth, which I like for you guys. We have Virgo here and we have Earth here. On the bottom of the deck, all right, the Five of Wands. This could be all of those wands I talked about, and you having to hold them back, fight off a lot. Either there was a lot of competition around you in some way, or people having a lot to say about what you should do. This could be an internal conflict too. It can be you getting in your own way. Okay. Let's get some clarity for you. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown. It's interesting, I actually chose rather earthy decks for the water sign reading. And we do have strong earth coming in, so there could be a message about kind of incorporating that energy into your world. More of the 3D, more of the practical, more of the grounded energy. Let me see the Hermit in the okay. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is it can be about sudden communication or a sudden truth coming in, and it made you pull within. Let's see what that's about actually. Let me see the Knight of Swords, because that could have been a message you received that sent you into this hermit mode. The Six of Wands, fire energy. Look at that butterfly emerging. To me, it's bringing that Five of Wands, and this is coming out of that. This is about victory. See how the butterfly is coming out of those brambles, having transformed, more beautiful than ever. And I feel like that's this death and transformation too. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, more earth energy. Look at this. You're holding off, like I said. You're stabilizing in the recent past, and you're like, not so fast. Knight of Swords is incredibly fast. So maybe you would have needed to make very quick decisions or something like that. Okay. And we'll see. But there's something that maybe you didn't realize or you didn't understand properly. But you're holding steady, that's for sure. All right, let me see. Death now. The Fool, that's amazing. Aries energy. The Fool is the first card in the major arcana. That's the foot on the path. Driven on by Mars. Aries is ruled by Mars. And this, like I said, is compelling you forward, getting you unstuck from whatever this was. And we'll see as we clarify at the end for each sign separately. It might apply, it will apply differently for all of you. But the Fool is that new beginning. It's the first step. Coming out of the cave and into the future. Focus on the light. See how the Fool is facing the reading? Can I see the Fool, please? Interesting. The 9 of Pentacles. Lots of earth energy. And remember I said you need another person to get to the 10. Here's the other person, the other pentacle that you maybe to offer somebody to add to what they already have, to build together. This is a card about independence and being able to take this leap. What is that about though, the 9 of Pentacles? Oh, the Emperor, divine masculine energy, husband, father, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that makes sense with the 4 of Pentacles. That's Emperor territory. The Emperor is number 4 in the majors. And like I said, there was something about you wanting to be sure about what was calling you. Okay, one more with it. Oh, the 9 of Swords came out with that 9 of Pentacles. Now, it could be that whoever you're planning to take this risk or this leap of faith towards, you're unsure if they're single right now or if they're able to make this kind of commitment. Because the 9 of Swords is a lot of worry. It's a lot of it's like staying up all night, hatching plans, worrying about the outcomes of things that haven't happened, things like that. Let me get one more on the 9 of Pentacles, please. The 4 of Swords. More Emperor energy, another 4. The 4 of Swords is enlightenment. See how that third eye is all lit up there? So maybe in the recent past you came to the understanding that although you could do this on your own, you didn't want to. You need a partner now. This is about rest after a period of heartbreak, which could have been what the Hermit was doing. Like maybe you were looking through your past and being like, what have I chosen? And where has it gotten me? And now a time of enlightenment has come, very spiritual. Maybe you underwent some kind of transformation to do with physical health or emotional, mental health. Something went on there. All right. And after a time of rest, it's like now you're ready to move forward. Every journey begins with a single step. This definitely could be about money as well. Okay, let me see the Page of Wands because that's your single step. And here it comes, that idea. Okay, look at how the third eye is all lit up, right? That could be the idea that came to you through this process. The 3 of Swords. And I said, maybe you want to talk to somebody about this transformation. Interesting. We have you recovering. Chiron came out. Chiron is about wounds from the past and what we've learned from them. And here is you talking to somebody about that. We'll see who this Hierophant is because I think that's somebody you have a lot of spiritual respect for. Or somebody who you think is going to be able to guide you or help you through this transformational process. It is definitely about commitment though. Can I see the 3 of Swords, please? What? This is so powerful. I'm doing my best, water signs, but wow. It's quite overwhelming. We have the star Aquarius energy. Right now we have Pluto sitting at 0 degrees of Aquarius, and it represents the future. It's going to go back into Capricorn for a short time, but starting in January, it'll be in Aquarius for 20 years. And it represents what comes next, the new hope, the new vision, and your future. And it is this hope focusing on the light through the heartbreak that is guiding you. And the healing that you're gaining from that is the single step. It came to you in a time of processing, in a time of withdrawing and quietude, and a new you was being born. Wow. All right, let's get to the Hierophant. I'm curious. Can I see the Hierophant, please? What's the deal? The King of Wands. This is definitely, okay, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is definitely somebody who you have a lot of respect for, a lot of attraction to on some level as well. This is a natural leader, somebody who is able to handle the passion that they contain with maturity and integrity. And this is about taking action too, more Mars energy and commitment. Let me see the King of Wands, please. We have the more Pentacle energy with the Three of Pentacles. Do you want to work with this person? Because you want to communicate to them about an idea, clearly. And Three of Pentacles is about being on the same page. This requires commitment. Now, the Page of Wands here to the King of Wands could also be you saying, now, I'm ready to elevate. I'm ready to step into a role of leadership. You've identified within you your ability to do that. This is super strong. That's why we're getting such strong Emperor energy here. Male or female, this is about you being in full control of your empire, which is your life, which is you. And the King of Wands does that with integrity. We have Leo on the bottom of the deck with strength. Remember what I said about natural leadership? 2024 reduced equals the number 8. That's the strength card in the majors. And I've been saying for a while, it's a lot about having the courage and integrity to your own heart to take pure action. And I got that energy here. Focus on the light. And look what's pouring from her chest, the light. And that's Leo energy. This could be a Leo that you want to work with. It could be a commitment to some kind of contract. I'm not getting a contract yet, but that came out for a reason. Maybe back here. Let me see the Seven of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. That's having made the decision to step onto the path. Okay? But it's in the challenge. What is the challenge? Oh. We have the Queen of Swords and the Devil here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy with the Queen of Swords. Now, the Devil could be one of fear. I'm going to go a little bit deeper because I feel like that, like this Queen of Swords is looking at this process. And with the Devil attached, there's that Five of Wands. That's who the resistance is coming from. Remember when I said it could be internal? If the Queen of Swords comes out in a water sign reading, I always think, oh, your mind is taking over because you're afraid of hope. You're afraid your heart's going to get hurt, Three of Swords, if you step onto this new path. So maybe you've been trying to stem the flow or how to put that, fight off the natural flow of this situation because you're afraid of losing. You're afraid of the vulnerability. The Devil can be a card about fear and self-doubt. Same with the Five of Wands. So that could be an internal resistance to this process, right? The Fool. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, you might actually be afraid that you'll have to do it all on your own. That's possible. But for others of you, this Queen of Swords and Devil energy could be external, and that's who's trying to block your way forward. Again, we'll see as we clarify for each sign. Cancer, your opposite sign of Capricorn showing up here. But yeah, sometimes the Queen of Swords and the Devil is just your own mind playing tricks on you. All right, let me see the Ace of Pentacles. In the outcome, that is so beautiful. It's the Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy, change, destiny, and movement forward. It is also my let go or be dragged card though, and if this Queen of Swords Devil applies to you, where you're afraid of taking that first step, what this is saying is that it doesn't matter. That's not how the energy of the North Node works. You are being compelled, and you will be supported because the universe has this Ace of Pentacles in hand for you. And like I said, that's very, very viable. And then we have the Knight of Wands, more fire energy coming out of that page. So, okay, so that idea becomes an action. Remember that first step? This is you full on mounting the journey, prepared to explore what comes next. This is optimism, enthusiasm. It's even joyful. I like that for you guys. Let me see the Knight of Wands. No, that's far too many. Let me see the Knight of Wands. It's the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. But it's also about knowing that you're in full command of your own vulnerability. The King of Cups certainly is. All of the kings are masters of their suit, and you know how to handle yourself when it comes to your emotional investments. But this can also be about part of your transformation and getting excited about what you've tapped into on that deep intuitive level. And that is the destiny that's unrolling for you. Let me see. Let's get one more on the King of Cups. Taking action towards destiny and making this offer. We have the Three of Cups, Cancer energy. And the Three of Cups is about union and coming together in a harmonious way where you belong. This can be about finding a new workplace as well, a new creative endeavor, a new friendship group. But it can also be about a relationship about to be born. This is my honeymoon phase kind of energy. It's where everything is celebrational and happy. Look at, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. I'm sorry, that's why the transformation, and that's why the Fool energy. When we come across Lovers type connections, can be represented externally as two different people, two different paths you must take. But really it's Gemini energy, so it represents that duality in you, the past and the future, and the choice is yours, kind of. The problem is, once you encounter that kind of a choice, it lives in your heart whether you like it or not, and it tends to bring about this kind of transformation. And it also tends to ask you to make a choice. So I'm wondering if for some of you, you might need to choose between two people. That could be who this Queen of Swords is for you. Somebody else that is watching. And you need to make a choice. But the Ten of Cups is the everything card. Look at all that rainbow energy. And we saw that in your wish. Look, in the star. Hope, happiness, fulfillment. Whatever fills those cups for you, it's not the same for everybody. It can be family and the home. It can be love and creativity. It can be all of it. There's a lot of cups there. And I like how in the Light Seer they separate, or I'm sorry, in the Wild Unknown they separate the two. 5 cups on one side and 5 on the other. Like I said, you need another person to get to the 10. You each come in with the 5 of Cups. And that rainbow energy is what is created. That's the hope. Very beautiful. And death and rebirth. More Scorpio energy. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck, seriously. Okay, the Star was there with the Three of Swords. Let me try one more on this Three of Cups. Let me see. Three of Cups. We have Justice and the Nine of Cups, Libra energy with Justice. That's harmony and balance, but also there could be something legal right here with the Hierophant too. Remember I mentioned contracts being signed? But this is about balance being restored too, and getting what you deserve for the work that you've done. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. But we saw the 10 on the bottom of the deck, right? And there's the King of Pentacles. That's the commitment. Is it the final king? We have Cups, Wands. We don't have the King of Swords. Okay. But we do have, we saw the Emperor. Let's get one more. I can't leave it there. Justice. For the water signs, no way. The Two of Cups. Okay. So for some of you, it is about a choice that you need to make, and it's not easy. It's that South Node, North Node. It's leaving your comfort zone and heading into unknown territory to begin a new partnership, something that's wholly unfamiliar to you, but more your equal now, because you've transformed here into the King of Cups at the end. And Justice, which is going to make you very, very happy. See? Nine of Cups, Justice, the Two of Cups. It's about making a choice for your own happiness. We'll go into that Three of Cups and see. That could be, again, it'll be different for each of you. Because, as I mentioned, for a lot of you, it can be about a union coming together, a proper partnership, what should have been all along, with Justice there. All right, focus on the light. And death and rebirth, though, so it could be something that you thought you left behind. I don't want to go too deep into that before I get to you guys as individuals. Let's start off with Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to get you a wisdom of the Oracle. Doing the right thing and committing. Treasure Island. I love this. You can see that, well, you probably can't. That treasure box is being swum across the ocean on the back of that tortoise. So slow moving, but very, very solid and very valuable. In that treasure box, those are hearts pouring out of there. So this transformation for you could have been a slow uncovering. Let me see. But also there could be financial gain for you, Pisces, with this Nine of Pentacles. And that looks a bit like Treasure Island. Let me see. Pisces. Here and now. This is present. This is what's going on for you right now. But it's also about you being in the here and now. And knowing that this is on the way. Interesting. I just noticed on this card, and you won't be able to see, but over here, this sign pointing that way says past, and this one says future. The North and South Node, and here you are. Huh. It's like the future's on the way, and it's full of treasure. And you're kind of waiting. Oh, wow. We have that come to the edge on the bottom of the deck, and for me, that's the Fool, which we see here. 10 seconds of insane courage, a single step. One single step more for this fairy here. And she's jumping off the cliff, taking that leap of faith into the unknown. But you're stuck right in the middle at the moment, Pisces. Let me see. Let me get you a couple of these cards. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, it's asking you to come out of your comfort zone, but there's something waiting for you here. Justice at the end. Treasure Island. indecision. What's the choice, Pisces? The past and the future. The crossroads. You've got that twice. And then we have storm warning. Well, that's the wheel of fortune turning. It's like I said, let go or be dragged. But with the Queen of Swords too, though, there could be some kind of, like you're holding back this energy, right? Let's get you one more. It's about to happen, Pisces. One more, please. Storm warning. And then we have caring connections. That's why you're choosing carefully, and I understand that, Pisces. That you want to, like I said, find what's truly going to make you happy, who your true partner is, and where your commitment is. The Two of Cups here at the end. And the Three of Cups becomes the Two. So something's got to go. You got to make a decision. Interesting. All right. And it could be that with this Ace of Pentacles, that's an offer you want to make to somebody else. And they're sitting in indecision. You're waiting. Depends on what side of the reading you fall on. Let's see, Pisces. Let's get you one of these. What's that about? What else for Pisces? Confidence. The King of Wands. Like I said, it's about you coming out of your comfort zone and embracing your leadership. Embracing that passionate part of you. I see that it's going to take confidence. It's got come to the edge. Wholly unfamiliar territory for you. We have the elixir of life and wisdom. 10 of Cups. And the Emperor. So with caring connections, like I said, maybe you've learned truly what brings you that sense of balance. It's been a process of elimination and learning and healing from heartbreak, though. All right. No, I'm not going to do a moon card. I'm going to do one of these for Pisces. These can come out as advice, Pisces, so take it only as it resonates for you. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. Well, that sums it up quite a bit, Pisces. Because like I said, this in the past with that Four of Pentacles and staying stuck. And then the wheel gets you moving. When you resist change, the wheel is change. All right. Let's see, Cancer. Let's see what the stars have to say for you. Yeah, the stars. Okay. Astrology. I don't know where that came from, but we'll get you star codes. The 6th house, we have Virgo energy. This is about sustainability and well-being and setting up structures that truly support and nurture you. And we do have this healing energy right there with the star. Okay, what else for Cancer? Yeah, okay. No, not an explosion. Interesting, the 6th house is number 44. And we keep seeing all of these 4s. Walking away. All right. Like I'm getting walking away from the past and out into the unknown. See how she's leaving the gate? This is what's familiar, and she's stepping into the vagueness of the light. Focus on the light. What's calling you forward? Not sure what you're walking away from, Cancer. It could be that fear with the devil. That fear of vulnerability that's keeping you behind the fence. Cancer. Yeah, the world, look. Out into the whole wide world. You're expanding, Cancer. You're growing and things are changing. You might be looking at travel coming up. You might be looking at exploring new friendship groups, new communities, things like that. The world also marks the completion of a cycle, the past wrapping up. And this is you like looking back over your shoulder and being like, okay, I'm done now. Now I can move forward. Cancer. I just want to see, 37, okay. the door to personal healing and happiness, 9 of Cups at the end of the reading. So walking through that gate is what's going to lead to your happiness. That's the star, the healing. One more for Cancer. All of these energies in the cards have like this great unknown that lies ahead. Very beautiful. That's why the Fool is showing up, and the single step. One single step. Strategy. That could be in the Hermit mode there. You could be strategizing a way to move forward and what it's going to take for you. That could be the planning that's going on in Hermit mode for you. Maybe you're making a strategy of escape. Or you're strategizing something in the future that's going to be very sustainable and nurturing for you. Let's get a bit more for you, Cancer. Why am I feeling a true love reading card? I am, though. So for some of you, this definitely could be romance for a few of you. It doesn't have to be. Dating. Okay. It could be about romance. I wonder if you're walking away from all that. You might be, because there's commitment here. Maybe you're ready to commit. Maybe now you understand where your true partner is and what that means for you. That could be the case for some of you. For some of you, this can be about starting to date, because it's going to take that kind of courage for you that we see with the King of Wands to pull you out of Emperor, to pull you out of that quiet place. It can go vice versa, right? The world here can be about the World Wide Web. Some of you, this could be about putting yourself online and dating that way, certainly. But for others of you, I think it's on a more it could both be a spiritual level. But it's not necessarily only about romance. Depends on how it applies for you, Cancer. Okay, let's get you a wisdom. No, too many. Maybe all this heartbreak that you accrued came through the process of dating in the past. Okay, Cancer. Building blocks. See, I can take that 2 ways too. This, again, can be about you working towards your own abundance, your own stability. But also building blocks reminds me of this 7 of Wands, where you're blocking things out. Yeah, you're building blocks against whatever this strategy is. I don't know, because we have Virgo of sustainability here as well. So you could be putting the pieces together to move towards something here. Let's get you one more. I'm sorry it's convoluted, Cancer. I feel like there's a fractured group of you. Let me see. Yin. Empress energy, divine feminine. And then we have all that Emperor. We saw the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So this could be you, like I said, moving towards some kind of commitment, or now understanding what you need and what truly fulfills you, what your partner looks like. Okay. All right, let's get you a talisman. I don't know, something feels unfinished there, Cancer. We'll do a check-in with you separately. Pretty soon you're due for one. Okay. Willpower. That's that strength energy coming through. And this is about, well, Cancer, you are a very, okay, what's wrong with me? There goes Mercury retrograde. You're a very strong energy, Cancer. I guess that's what I want to say. I actually wanted to say stubborn, but it's like this is taking a lot of courage for you. Let me see. Willpower. And grounding. We talked about that need to get grounded and set up with this Virgo energy, sustainable structures, so that you can have whatever this unknown future is for you. I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't, Cancer. I'm sorry. Let us get you one of these true love reading cards too. I don't know. It's very convoluted. I feel like I said, that there's a different group of you. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay? Remember, I said for some of you there could be an option here. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So again, for some of you, Cancer, with that Queen of Swords, this is about you being afraid to take that step onto the path. Queen of Swords and the Devil is fear. Guarding your heart, not trusting your heart. And what was your heart telling you back here? Let's uncover it. The Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. That wherever you're headed is going to bring a lot of healing and happiness for you. A lot of independence too. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to start with these cards for you. What do we have for Scorpio? What do we have for Scorpio? Cornucopia. There's a lot of abundance water signs coming through. And that does have to do with moving towards your North Node, your future. So for some of you, in order to create this abundance, like I said, it requires that you leave behind what you're used to. Maybe what you're naturally good at even. Or what you think you know what I mean? Because you're about to embrace something new, a single step here. The cornucopia is having everything you need. It also brings to mind for me that your opposite sign of Taurus. Because see how it's very nurturing? There's that horn of abundance there. It's very earthy. And it's about creating abundance. Scorpio, let's see. And adjacent possibilities. So there could be an offer, like I said, that you want to make here to somebody, or it's coming in towards you. This is, yeah, full of possibilities. But a crossroads. Okay, we have the Goddess of the Moon. That's that compelling energy that's pulling you forward. Now, this could be another person. I'm getting strong Cancer energy here, of course, because Goddess of the Moon, but not necessarily. But this could be what's guiding you forward, Scorpio. And passion. Nice. With the first chakra. Something you're very passionate about. Let's get you one more and then we'll... Adjacent possibilities in cornucopia. You might want to be the one making this offer to somebody with the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician and the Mirror, and a man holding the heart. Yeah, I think it's you, Scorpio. That the man holding the heart here is the offer, and the King of Cups. So whoever it is that you want to make this offer towards, you certainly do have deep feelings for. And you think you can create something very stable with them. Adjacent possibilities in cornucopia. This person is kind of an everything to you, Scorpio. Wow. Interesting. All right, then. Let's do Romance Angel. Really? Okay. Romance Angel. Well, the man holding the heart, and I feel both a lot of attraction and a lot of emotion, which is full on you, Scorpio, right? Everything or nothing with you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Focus on the light. Let's see one more. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this is what comes through for you. That's beautiful. Somebody new. But with the Queen of Swords, this is also telling you not to overthink the situation too much here, Scorpio. Okay. Let's do an astrology for you. I'm feeling it. Scorps. Oh, okay, that's a funny one. That's the Ceres energy, Virgo. This is about nurturing and sustainability. Why am I getting that there's somebody with cornucopia that you really want to nurture here? I feel that in you, Scorpio. Interesting. Okay. Let's close it for you, Scorps. with one of these. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So with that devil again, what I was saying about fear, you don't have to be afraid of being vulnerable. You totally have the power. And that fear could be somewhere in this for you, right? Getting to know each other and stay optimistic. Let's get you a talisman. Scorpio, learn the truth. Well, that's exactly what you do. Scorpio's the best at that. You're the investigator. Eternal charisma, the 10 of Pentacles. And one more. Learn the truth, though. I wonder, because you might think that this person you want to make this offer to has a choice to make. And then we have leadership, King of Wands, stepping into leadership. And but who is this that you want to make this offer towards, to nurture and to grow something with? Eternal charisma and leadership, getting to know each other. Let's get one more. And then we have the Wheel of Destiny. Destiny right there. So whatever this is that is going to require you to step into your confidence and leadership, Scorpio, it is your destiny. We've got the wheel twice, and now we have the talisman for destiny. You were definitely meant for this. Good fortune. And I see that 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Whatever the North Node is calling you to do could end up being very prosperous for you as well. For those of you where this is a working partnership. But the same applies even if it's romantic. And it could be with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, all right. Okay, water signs, well, that's what I have for you. That's what came through today. We got it done. You showed up for the reading. I at least can feel your energy in this. Let me know if it resonated for you, and I hope it did somewhat, and I hope it helped. Happy Mercury retrograde, everybody. It's been an adventure already. I love you guys, water signs. I'll see you soon. Namaste, my friends.